Welcome to this University of Southampton 5 in 5. In this video, we will be talking about applying for medicine. Number 1. A career in medicine is a lifelong process. It's important to appreciate that by studying medicine, you are entering into a career of lifelong learning. Following graduation from medical school and your initial medical training of 2 years, there will be a number of years of further study to reach those higher specialist roles. Training as a GP, for example, could take up to 11 years after you finish your A-levels, and other specialities such as psychiatry or surgery can take up to 16 years to complete. Don't forget, you're never going to stop learning or being assessed. It's definitely something to consider. Number 2. Entry profile research is key. Medical schools will have slightly different entry requirements and ways of assessing applications, and these 3 factors will decide whether you can progress in the selection process. Make sure you understand how your 4 university choices will use them. Some universities rank GCSE key subjects. Some will require 2, maybe even 3 specific A-level or equivalent subjects. Your BMAT or UCAT score will more than likely be taken into consideration, and different weighting may be put on the various elements of these entrance tests. And with personal statements, universities don't use these as a deciding factor. However, they can be used as part of the interview process. Further information on this and the wider application and selection process can be found on the Medical Schools Council's website. If you're successful in being selected for interview, consider the style of interview. It could be a traditional panel, or it could be multiple mini-interviews or group tasks. Some universities combine these and have assessment centres or selection days. Make sure that you play to your strengths when going forward and choosing universities. Number 3. Know the type of course. It is an individual choice. It might be really tempting to apply for any medicine course, but it's really key that the course structure fits your learning style. You might suit a more traditional learning style, or you might suit problem-based learning. Or you may choose an integrated or a systems-based course with work placements from year 1. Integrated and systems-based courses look at a particular body system, for example the cardiovascular system, through a variety of subjects, such as anatomy, physiology, sociology and pharmacology. Do also consider the length of the course, between 4 and 6 years, and some courses also offer an intercalation year, which gives you a chance to take a year out to study a different undergraduate or postgraduate degree, which will enhance your knowledge and your CV, so it's definitely worth considering. Number 4. Personal statements and relevant experience. Medical schools are looking for evidence of any activity or life experience that helps you to prepare to study medicine. The Medical Schools Council say this means any activity that allows you to demonstrate that you have had people-focused experience of providing a service, care, support or help to others, and that you have a good insight into working in a caring profession. Develop some of the values, attitudes and behaviours essential to being a doctor, such as conscientiousness, effective communication, and the ability to interact with a wide variety of people. The values that medical schools are looking for are set out in the NHS Constitution and explained in MSc guidance on the core values and attributes needed to study medicine. A realistic understanding of medicine, and in particular the physical, organisational and emotional demands of a medical career. Personal statements are a really important part of your application, so carefully review what universities have asked for. Are they looking for the communication skills or empathy skills? Try and write about why you want to be a doctor and why you want to study medicine. Show the selectors what you've learned from your relevant experience. Ensure that it's truthful and make it your own. Further information on this and the wider application and selection process can be found on their website. Number 5. Coping with rejection. When your hard work doesn't pay off, it can be difficult to come to terms with. When you're unsuccessful, a really good place to start though is to ask yourself this question. Did you achieve the entry requirements needed, typically 3 A's? If you haven't achieved the grades, you don't have to give up. You might just need to consider a different path. You could consider resitting, but please check with individual medical schools' entry requirements to ensure they accept retakes. You could study for an alternative degree and then consider applying for a graduate entry course. If the answer is yes, try again. Reflect on your interview performance. Could you improve on any aspects? Perhaps preparation, for example. See if there are any places in clearing, or complete a gap year and try and gain the skills and experience in the areas that you may need to work on. So here's our 5 in 5. Understand the lifelong learning aspects of studying medicine. Research all different entry profiles before selecting your 4 options. Know the best way of learning for you and research different medicine teaching styles. Your personal statement should showcase your relevant experience. And don't give up. Good luck with your application.